there, I'm Sarah Maiga, your go-to real estate expert and associate broker of Maiga Homes with Keller Williams. If you're new here and interested in all things real estate, be sure to hit the subscribe button by clicking that little icon in the bottom right-hand corner of the video. I publish videos on a new real estate topic every week, and you don't want to miss anything. Now, we all know that there are plenty of reasons to downsize to a smaller home. Perhaps the kids are grown, you want to travel more, or you're tired of the cost and effort required to maintain a home. Whatever your reason for downsizing may be, moving to a smaller home can potentially come with a plethora of benefits. Your time, money, and energy, much of which was once directed at a large home, can now be spent on other more important things, such as your family, work, and hobbies. In addition, downsizing may help you meet your financial goals. Whether it's retiring early or saving for the future, moving to a more affordable home will only expedite the process. Still pondering whether or not to move to a smaller place? Well, without further ado, here are 10 things to look at for when downsizing your home. Available amenities. When downsizing, it's important to think about what amenities, if any, are important to you. For instance, if you're moving from a house to a condo, will you miss having a private outdoor space? What about a pool or other recreational activities? Downsizing shouldn't mean compromising your quality of life. So be sure that your new home has the amenities that matter to you, whether it's in a new apartment, new condo, a 55 and over community, or just simply a new neighborhood. In addition, having less space inside your home may make you want to get outside more. Make sure to think about what you can easily access. Are there parks, walking trails, shopping centers, or other activities you like to do nearby? Maybe the community you chose offers a clubhouse or tennis court. Number 2, close proximity to neighbors. This is definitely something to think about when you're ready to determine where to go next. If you're used to living on more land, in a single-family home, or having distance and privacy between you and your neighbors, then you definitely want to consider how much of a change in lifestyle that you're ready for. Although downsizing does not always mean moving into an attached condo or an apartment, it often does, and these buildings tend to have people living in close proximity to one another. If you determine you aren't ready to be in close proximity to others in the neighborhood, then you may want to choose a detached condo or a single-family home. Number 3, home office needs. Not everyone needs a home office, but if you plan to work or want a space to use as an office, you'll likely need some sort of desk set up in the new home. If you do need an office or flex space, then perhaps you would need a 3-bedroom unit to allow for an office and a guest room, or a floor plan that offers an office on the main floor. If that's not possible, then perhaps thinking about buying furniture that can be transformed into different spaces like a Murphy bed may be a good solution for you. Number 4, the number of people in your household. How many people are you living with? The answer to this will determine how small you can really go. After all, squeezing a family of 4 into a 1-bedroom home will not be easy. If you plan to downsize with your partner and kids, make sure you've worked out the bedroom situation. For instance, are the kids going to share bedrooms and bathrooms? Is there a play space for young children? If you're moving by yourself or just you and a spouse, then there'll be less considerations to make regarding space. Number 5, your need for hosting or formal spaces. Most often, the hardest part about transitioning from a larger space into a smaller one is the idea that you may not have enough room to host a formal holiday dinner or party. If you're generally the one that the whole family comes to for the holiday, you have to decide if this is something you still want to carry on in your new home, or are you ready to pass on the baton to the next generation. If you still want to host, then maybe adjusting your expectations around how the space can be used can help you in doing so. And if you don't want to host anymore, then that's fine too. Take joy in doing less work and just showing up and enjoying other people's efforts while you relax. You've definitely earned it. Number 6, future visitors. How many guests do you expect to have? When downsizing to a smaller home, it's important to think about the number of guests you expect to have and how often you expect to host them. Is it possible for guests to find a hotel room or nearby rental home? Do you want guests to come stay with you? If you're moving to a resort town or vacation area, be aware that you may end up having more guests than you think. If you do need a guest room, be sure to factor this into your downsizing decision. Number 7, your storage needs. When downsizing to a smaller home, it's important to think about your storage needs. Will you need a self-storage unit? Do you plan to donate, sell, or toss your belongings? Does the new home come with a garage, attic, or other space for storage? Will it cost money to store your things? Asking all of these questions should help you determine your individual storage needs and make a good decision about the layout and type of home you may need. Number 8, your financial goals. Does downsizing help meet your financial goals? For many homeowners, saving money is one of the most important incentives for downsizing into a smaller home. Retirees looking to make their dollars go further, families saving money for college funds or traveling the world, and individuals looking for ways to save for retirement will all benefit from downsizing to a less expensive home. After all, paying for a large home can wreak havoc on a bank account. From expensive utility bills and maintenance costs to high monthly mortgage payments and insurance costs, taking care of more space often costs more money. Number 9, the size of your furniture. This one tends to cause a lot of anxiety when moving. You'll most likely have to make some adjustments, knowing that if you're downsizing a 4,000 square foot house into a 2,000 square foot condo, you will not be able to take all of your furniture with you, and some of it may not fit in the new home. But that's okay. You don't want to not move into a home you really need simply because your 40-year-old class dining room table won't fit. That is when you have to decide what is the most important factor, and if you're okay letting some pieces go, even though it's unlikely you'll recoup full market value for your items. Number 10, your future plans. Finally consider your future. Do you plan to retire and grow old in this smaller home, or are you planning to make another move in the next 5 to 10 years? Either way, you want to make sure it's set up to accommodate your needs and long-term plans. For instance, if you're planning for this to be your forever home, then a 2 or 3-story home with steep stairs is probably not ideal. So that's it. Now that I've covered the 10 things to look for when downsizing your home, I hope that you're more prepared to evaluate your current situation and whether you're ready to downsize and ask yourself some of the tougher questions or not. If you think you may want to make a move in the next year, or you might want to downsize, give me a call and set up a consultation today, as I create custom moving plans for all of my clients up to a year in advance. In addition, I work with a variety of contractors who can help with things like decluttering, estate sales, paint, carpet, handyman work, moving, and more. Plus, if I'm not able to personally assist you, don't worry. I'm part of a global real estate company and can find you a similarly qualified agent anywhere in the world. In fact, if you haven't yet had a chance, please check out another one of my videos on why you should get a realtor referral for an agent when relocating. It will teach you all about how realtor-to-realtor referrals work and what to expect when you ask me for one. Be sure to subscribe to my channel today and tune in to next week's question, 5 things to think about when buying a condo. You can also check out my other series on relocation, selling a home, buying and selling simultaneously, buying a home for the first time, new construction, and more. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.